at that. What a beautiful Devil's Lake walleye. Big up person.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Matthews Archery and Vortex Optics.
Hey everyone, my name is Julie Balsam. I'm from Ada, Minnesota, and I'm here with American Heroes in Action at Mansland Lodge in Akaska, South Dakota. American Heroes in Action is a veterans nonprofit organization that our mission is for healing through the outdoors for our veterans and our first responders, and just general camaraderie to give back to our veterans that have done so much for us already. But then you can you bring everybody back together. And it's really awesome to see that you can bring a whole bunch of people that are complete strangers and they're best friends by the end of it. So American Heroes in Action got started by the founder. His name is Dave Profit, and they're based out of Colorado. Now, we've started a few different chapters. There's a multiple in Colorado itself, like northern, central, and then we also have chapters in Texas, and we are just starting our chapter in western Minnesota. There are other chapters around the nation as well, and we're trying to add more and more so we can keep getting all the veterans that we can out in the field and hunting and fishing and whatever adventures we can come up with. So we have 20 veterans here this weekend, and they come from all branches of service. We've got a number of Marine Corps members, Air Force members, Army members. We don't have any Coast Guard, but we're working on it. But all branches of service, we have Navy here as well. And everybody comes from just very different backgrounds within their military service. So we've had aircraft mechanics, we've had security forces personnel, we've had construction engineers. Everybody's got just a very different background within the group here and within our organization in general. And it's been really good. Today, one group of our veterans is going through Caston and Blaston LLC on the Missouri River. They've set up just these two great big pontoons for everyone to fish out of, and they've got a really, really nice setup on there where everybody can space out, you don't get your lines tangled all the time. And the goal is, hopefully, to catch some trophy walleyes. We shall see. But it's just to get people out fishing. The advantage of doing this through the pontoons and having multiple people on a boat is that you can really reinforce the group fun, the camaraderie, the teamwork that it sometimes takes. If you've got 3 lines going off at the same time, well, who's gonna net? And sometimes everybody's a little sleepy in the morning, a little quiet, but by the afternoon, everybody is just heckling everybody. Hey, did you lose that fish? Why'd it jump out of the net? Why would we do that? or taking bets on, hey, I'm going to get the biggest fish and you're going to get the first fish. And it's all in good nature. And honestly, we don't really ever follow through with it, but it's just a good bet.
All right, well, we just got started and I was using a bottom bouncer and I got this guy. I don't know what he is. What kind of fish is this even?
That is a walleye.
A walleye? Okay.
It's a nice chunky walleye.
Nice.
All right, I got looks like a smaller walleye here. I don't think it's too super big, but I got my line way back there. It's a walleye. It's at the top of coming up to the surface. Slowly reeling them in here so I don't try to lose them. Let's see. It's just a little one. Another one.
They go in the box. You just pull them up. Oh, he'll go in the box.
All right.
Good fish.
All right, so not a bad fish.
Real good one.
All right. Come here, buddy.
That boy's a butt back there, aren't you?
It's beginner's luck, right? That's the way it normally goes.
All in how you hold your lips.
Oh, that one just came right out. Nice. Come on. There we go. So we just grab them. Come here. Oh, on this right here. Okay.
And then remember, put your hand underneath.
Okay.
Underneath.
Like this?
So you can show it off. There you go.
All right. We got another one.
Only 14 more.
So close. All right. Very nice. Another walleye. I think this guy's a little bigger, too.
Dead sticks are alive today. That's for dang sure. There we go.
A good eater?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
There's your trophy.
Hey, we're all going home with full bellies. That's all that matters. And he hopped right off the hook for me today. Look at that beautiful fish. They're nice and just chubby.
See what it is. Oh, it's a different one. You guys are gonna have to tell me what it is. Okay, where's the net? There we go. Nice. What a beaut. All right. There we go. Look at that. There we go. The thick boy. Nice. Are we keeping him? Do we keep this one or are we throwing back? Okay.
Got a good fish on here. Not sure what it is.
Get out of your way.
Hopefully it's the target species. It's kind of dictating where we go at this point. This other rod's a little snagged up right now. Here we go.
This one?
Yeah, this is gonna be a bigger fish.
Bigger fish. Oh. 40 inches. Oh, we got that other one.
Hooked right where you need them hooked when you don't have a leader on.
Where is it?
Right in the front lip.
There you go.
Good.
There's one for the wall for you, buddy.
Fish, good fish.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's 20 plus.
Yeah.
Might have a few lines on tangle,
he's-
but that's well
he's-
worth it.
He's playing cat's cradle in there.
Yeah, that's a
Big fish. That's the biggest pike I've ever caught. Beautiful fish. Was throwing a jig to the shoreline when we were pulling minnows under bottom bouncers, and he smoked it. No steel leader. Thank goodness it hooked him right in the lip. Long, hard-fought battle, but we were able to land him here today. Beautiful fish. Definitely my largest pike. It's a one-eyed fish. Its right eye's all scarred up and probably blind, so big old battle axe out of the Missouri River system here in Akaska, South Dakota.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Mission Crossbows and HHA Sports.
So today is day 2 with our trip with American Heroes in Action at Mansland Lodge. We are going to go out and do some pheasant hunting today. So we loaded up the trucks and we headed a few miles out of town. It is beautiful, beautiful country with nice rolling hills, and we had a bunch of millet to walk through. We had prairie grass, we had sorghum. We also had cattails, and they had a little slough there for the birds to live in. They have different tree lines that we can hunt. It'll be very interesting to see where these birds are going to go and where they're hiding. So for someone who's never hunted before, how it works is we can only harvest roosters. We cannot harvest the hens. And so when you hear these birds come up, you'll hear these rustle in the grass because the dogs are working and they're sniffing and they're doing their thing. And then all of a sudden you're gonna hear this cackle. And you're gonna have to look for this long tail on this one bird. And you're gonna hear rooster, 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 all the way down the line. It sounds like echolocation is what it does. So to be eligible for American Heroes in Action, all you have to do is either served in the military, you do not have to be a deployed veteran, and we also take out on special first responder trips. So with the first responders, that includes police officers, any law enforcement, firefighters, ambulance personnel, medical personnel, things of that such. Then to get signed up on American Heroes Action, it's actually super, super simple. Everybody needs to go to the AmericanHeroesInAction.org and go underneath the applicants, and then you just put your basic information in, and you put what you're interested in down the list. You'll be asked to provide a proof of service, which is pretty standard. And then for the first responders, it's a title or another proof of job qualifications, essentially, is all we look for. So the limit here in South Dakota is 3 roosters per person per day. So our hope is that we can get full limits for every single one of our hunters out here today. There's a ton of birds in the area, and it'll be very interesting to see with a little bit of wind that we have as to what they do. American Heroes in Action supplied all of the ammo for today's hunters, for our veterans. And by the looks of today's shootings, it's probably a good thing.
Well, we were walking down here making a drive down and shot one and got it, and I was carrying it, hadn't even got it put away yet as another one pops up, and I guess I had to drop the bird just to get the other one, and then we got it over there. You know, it's been a great couple days over here in Akaska and Mansland Lodge and American Heroes in Action. They've done a great job of the hospitality and the people that's been here. The guides have been great, the dogs have been amazing, and just kind of making this a great opportunity for all of us to come and sit back and enjoy some friends and camaraderie, and I guess you can't ask for much better than that.
One of the amazing things of these veteran hunters that we have is the teamwork we were able to accomplish through these different hunts. You take 20 people that don't even know each other, and they were able to somehow work in a field or a boat together and accomplish getting full limits for everyone. And it's really cool to see because everybody was just in a line. No one had to tell anybody how to do anything. So you take these veterans from Thursday night when they were a little quiet, maybe a little shy, not very talkative, we're all kind of feeling each other out a little bit. And now we've got here Saturday night where everybody's just having a grand old time. We're all teasing each other and taking pictures of all of our pheasants and saying, hey, great job, man. Or hey, you should have probably had that one, huh? These trips are so important because you take veterans that the goal is really to heal and bring friendships and the camaraderie and different aspects of everybody's life together. And the more people you can do that, it's amazing to see. Somebody can go from a complete stranger to someone with a best friend. And that in itself lasts far longer than what a 2-day trip could ever do. You can build the bonds, you can build the friendships, and you're still your brothers and sisters in arms. That never goes away. They're still your brothers, they're still your sisters. Whether you like them some days or not, that's how it's always going to be. In our hearts, that's how it is. So I make it almost a mission in my life to start taking these veterans out on these different trips so we can start building these friendships and these bonds and just the healing and the friendships. It goes so much further. And you help one, and all of a sudden, you're gonna help 100.
Yes, I'd like to thank American Heroes in Action for this opportunity to spend our time in the great outdoors here in South Dakota.
Another beautiful fish, beautiful October day here, and big thanks to American Heroes in Action for the opportunity.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Rapala and Mountain Dew. Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Suffix and VMC Hooks.
Obviously, all of my bloopers that I'm sure will or will not be on there.
Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that, screw us.
Outbound doors. Oh, I screwed that up.
Just cut that.
We're gonna eat them, I guess.
No, no.
Oh, we might have lost him.
Probably don't want to be walking down gravel roads in bare feet.
We're out here fishing.
Outbound outdoors. We'll be right back.